Hey everybody, it's Brodell from Charred Remains, bringing you our war recap, our 101st war. I lost the 100th war to the update, so we're not going to see the tie that we had. It was a missed opportunity. There was a lot of things that we could have done better, could have really capitalized on some things, but it just didn't happen. We were able to squeak out a tie in the last moments. It was a lot of fun. Actually, there was a lot of attacks going on in just the last few seconds, and we were behind by a few, and we're able to tie it up. But onwards and upwards. So we took on Cybercops here, and we beat them up pretty good. They weren't really able to handle our bases. They did bring almost all of their attacks, 64 out of 70. They were able to two-star Brad. That doesn't happen very often. The guy that two-starred Brad then two-starred me. But the guys underneath him, the Town Hall 10s, they just couldn't do it. Actually, that was the third attack on me that got the 54% there. Didn't even attack our leader, Sir Francis. To be fair, his heroes are beefy and his walls are too, so I wouldn't want to have to attack him either. So yeah, they left just stars everywhere. All the way down to 32. So these guys just didn't have their stuff together. If you want to look at the tail of the tape here, all 70 attacks used. We had 24 3-stars to their 10 3-stars. Cleared all the Town Hall 8s, no problem. That happened very quickly. Got 2 stars on all the Town Hall 10s. Town Hall 9s, though, we're still working on. There was, still a few too many 2 and 1 stars attacks. There was 5 2-stars on the Town Hall 10s, so 6 stars or 6 Town Hall 9s were left. So not enough clears there. So we're just going to take a look here at a few attacks. We're getting better at some of these lower ones. We didn't have time to come back to that one. Some of these Town Hall 9s gave us trouble, but I'm going to focus here on some of the lower Town Hall 9s and show some of the better attacks. So we're going to start here with Lee. He is one of our new co-leaders. He did a really nice job on his first attack. He kind of does here as you'll see, a go wipe with back-end hogs, and I like the attack. He brings a poison spell, which is exciting. We'll see how he uses it. People are saying this is the death of barbs, the death of archers, anything under a certain amount of hit points. But if you think about it, a witch moves kind of slow, and these poison spells, at least for now. Once you start seeing poison max level, you're going to want to start paying attention to it more. But he kind of had to make a choice here between the killing the witch or killing the rest of them, and he dropped it, killed the rest of them, everything else besides the witch. I actually had an attack where I used a poison spell just to try it out, and I killed the witch but nothing else. So that was I don't know. We'll keep working with it. So he didn't have to bring witches in his CC to deal with enemy CC troops, so he brings a couple of golems. And he's going to lose his king here for a second, but don't you worry, he drops some panic wizards, and we'll get him right back. And what he wants to do here is get his things here to the queen. He brought his jump spell. It's kind of a ways to move, but the archer queen here is going to lock onto the P.E.K.K.A, and the P.E.K.K.A is just going to take her out. Right when the queen is engaged and is dead, he does a 2-finger drop with his hogs. Not a whole lot of double bomb threats here. He's already killed 2 of the double bombs, so he knows he can be rest fairly easy. If we're guessing, they're going to be up at that 1 wizard tower, and if that's the only thing that is left in the end is that wizard tower, he's going to be doing all right. If you see here, his king is doing a lot of tanking here in the middle. This big golem down there isn't doing a ton, but he was able to distract that expo for long enough that the hogs were able to come in pretty much unmolested and take it out. And so he's still got a ton of hogs here, and we'll see how they fare against these bombs up here. It's not going to be terribly well. Only a glancing blow with that second one. So he does get a decent amount of cleanup troops left, but I probably could have saved the that last heal spell for there. But at this point, it's just cleanup time. So nice job, Lee. Congratulations again on co-leader. You deserve it. And we got to see some poison spell action there. I think it's going to be a little bit better once it gets higher up in level. An issue I've seen with it also so far is that it takes a while to kill things. It does the damage you need it to, but I could see some high percentage 2 stars, because you're waiting for this poison spell to kill the troops. So keep an eye on that. Alright, we're just going to do one more. We lost a bunch of replays to the update. Sir Francis had a good Valk attack early in the war that I would have loved to have shown, but what just wasn't able to record it before the update came. I didn't even realize there was going to be an update when I went to sleep that night. So we're going to take a look at Bryce, real MVP. He is going to do something that everybody thought was dead. Why you would position your air sweepers this way, I am not sure. But, if there is an exploit in a base, you need to take advantage of it. So he's just going to do a spam Lava Loon here. And he's got, he's a newer Town Hall 9, but he prioritized his Lava Loon, so he's still using it the best he can. And you'll see here it's going to work out pretty well. This is a brand new Town Hall 9 versus another brand new Town Hall 9. You'll just see some different priorities here as far as, what you're upgrading. So, this is going to happen very quickly. Just 4 rages right through the middle, takes out everything that he needs to take out here. Queen is still alive, but it's not going to matter much because after those last defenses go down, some balloons beelined for her to take something else out and squished her to death. Heroes are just coming down now, you'll see, just to help up with cleanup. I mean, this was a walk, and really nice. I'd like to see, what he's going to do with the haste spell when he gets it. I don't think he has it yet. I'm sure he would have liked to have used it, but that's kind of one of the exciting new spell is the haste spell and how that'll affect balloons. So I look forward to seeing that in the future. Bryce, nice job. I think this is the second time you've been on one of these videos, so definitely keep it up. We appreciate all that you're doing. So that is going to do it, everybody. We beat these guys. We're going to be back at it Sunday night. We're taking the holiday. We're going to observe the holiday and, go Team USA in the World Cup final. And as we like to say here in Charred Remains, live, learn, and clash.